Alright guys, Kill 'em a Kill Cam here, and this is Sniper Elite 3. This is Chapter 4, Part 2, and I made it to the fort, and I'm going to try and get the I Fort This Would Be Harder trophy, and I ended up getting it, and you'll see how I did here shortly. Basically, you had to reach the informant without being spotted by any of these guards, and it's pretty easy. If you're having trouble with it, what I would do is just take your time, make sure you have a well rod in your loadout, and if you, like, for an example, you kill these two guys, save it. Go up the stairs, kill a couple guys, save it. Then go up to the next steps, kill a couple guys, save it. That way, if you do get spotted, then you can just restart your saved game and only have to do a minute or two over again, rather than the last 5 minutes or 10 minutes. So you have to move around real stealth. You have to crouch. You will get spotted real easy if you're trying to do this very quickly. And this actually took me a couple of attempts to show you guys how to do it as easily as I'm doing it now. So just be aware of where everybody is at, and the guy that you're looking for is that blue teardrop shape thing on the minimap. And all the enemies are white, and it's okay if above the circle above their head turns yellow, and even if it starts to turn red, as long as you shoot them before it turns completely red, you'll be good. And uh, you'll see me here in a second shoot a guy with my well rod, and there was a couple times, dude, where I've had my crosshairs lined up on a guy right on the back of their head or right on their face, and the crosshairs would be red. I pulled the trigger, and then all it did was alert them, and it went straight to red. And it's like, man, what the fuck, dude? And it's just like one of those things, one of those little things that I wish was a little different in the game. And but it's still a good game, and I still like this game, and I actually like it a lot, dude. And I think this game and Wolfenstein are probably one of the two biggest underrated games of the year. The biggest underrated game is Killzone Shadowfall. That game did not get hyped up the way that it should have got hyped up, and like Titanfall and the Destiny beta, both were hyped up so much. Destiny in the game has been hyped up so much, and I don't think neither of them lived up to the hype. I think they're both great games. I've played them both. I've spent $500 on an Xbox One just to play Titanfall, and today is Saturday. I got the Destiny beta. Thursday, I played it Thursday night, and I played it Friday night, and I've already had enough of it. I'm not going to play it again until September the 9th. And I got up to like level 4, and I did a portion of the campaign, and I just don't think that it lived up to the hype is all. Now, Titanfall and Destiny are both great games. They're both fucking awesome games. I think the developers did an awesome job making a good game, dude. And I'm sure that the devs poured their heart and soul out into both those games. Both developers poured their heart and soul into those games. And there's going to be thousands of people who are going to love Destiny, and there's thousands of people who love um, Titanfall, tens of thousands, and it is a good game. It's just not my cup of tea. It's a MMO, which is a massive multiplayer online, and just basically means it's open world. The campaign is even open world. And last night I was playing the campaign, and I'm trying to fight this boss, and I look to my left, and this wasn't a horrible thing. I looked to my left, and one of my friends had basically just joined my campaign, and then he helped me kill the boss, which was cool. That's fine and dandy. I don't mind that. But the campaign, then we continued on with the campaign. Then you go from Earth up to a shuttle or whatever the fuck it is, and that's where you upgrade your guns. And then you invite people to the party, or you invite people to your fire team. You get more guns, you get more ammo, you get more armor. That's all cool. The only thing that I didn't like about the campaign is that the dialogue and the plot is just not there, dude. It's just like taking you through the motions, and then you bend a corner and you have to, fight off 10 to 15 enemies. You know, they're these little aliens. They're jumping around. They're shooting shit at you. They look weird. And then there will be like a medium difficulty guy that you might have to kill, and then like a hard difficulty guy you had to kill. Uh, and it's fun, and it's very much like an arcade shooter. Uh, and it's like I said, massive multiplayer online. It's open world, and you'll see all these blue guys. Is what I call it. You know, people online. You know, with the blue name, they're not in your party and they're not in your fire team, and they're also running around doing the same exact campaign that you're doing. So it doesn't matter. You know, there's other people online inside your campaign game, and which is an awesome idea. You know, it's different. So you know, I'm not here to bash the game, dude. I think it's great and I think it's good. It's just not my cup of tea, is all. You know, I'm not one of those guys, you know, like JD from New York that just fucking plays Call of Duty every day and fucking hates it and bashes it and blames Tina and fucking Mark Rubin. Uh, you know, and a lot of Call of Duty kids do the same exact thing, dude. They complain about that game so fucking much, and then they just play it every single day. And I'm not one of those guys, dude. I love playing all types of video games, and I think all video games are good, and all video games that have people playing them, that have a following for them, are probably good video games. And the people who play them and like them deserve that opinion. You know, if you spend your money on a video game and you like it, you deserve that opinion, man. If you're a gamer and whatever game you play and whatever game you like is awesome. That's fucking great. And just because I don't like it does not mean that it's a fucking good game, dude. And just because fucking JD from New York doesn't like Call of Duty Ghosts and a bunch of fucking crybaby kids don't like Call of Duty Ghosts, does not mean that it's a fucking bad game, dude. And if you could take the gamer logic and applied it to other areas of life. Let's just say like the grocery store, for an example, dude. If you were in a fucking grocery store, dude, and you know whatever you were there buying, whatever kind of meat you like, you wouldn't fucking go there. If let's say you hated veal, dude, and you wouldn't go to the fucking grocery store, buy it every day, cook it every day, eat it every day, and then fucking cuss out the fucking grocery store and the fucking butcher and the cow for being a fucking gross piece of meat. But there's millions of people in this earth who love veal. And if you were in the fucking grocery store, uh, look, that dude was red, and I got the trophy. So I don't know how that happened, guys. So anyways, if you were in the grocery store and like, let's say you like ribs, and that's your fucking cut of meat, and you fucking love eating ribs, and you're going there getting ribs, and you see somebody getting veal, you wouldn't say, "Oh man, don't fucking buy that veal. That fucking veal's garbage," you know? Is the same thing that people say, you know, Battlefield player tell Call of Duty game or kids, "I don't fucking play Call of Duty, man. That fucking game's garbage." You know, it's like, well, it might be garbage to you, bro, but it's not garbage to the fucking, you know, to the 50,000 people who are playing it every single day. And there's people who will say the numbers are down, and that may be true. Uh, but there's still, you know, 50,000 people who probably think that game is good, you know, and it's just like, you know, if you don't like it, don't play it, is all I'm going to get it. You know, so anyways, and so back to the Destiny. I'm not saying that I don't like it. I'm just not going to play it right now. I did pre-order it on the PSN, so I'm pretty much stuck with it. And I can't return it and I can't sell it. So basically what I'll do is I'll play it anyways, you know, and I may learn to love it. And I'm just not going to give a opinion on the game right now, you know, a 100% opinion, because look at this, dude. I must have recorded and saved the wrong gameplay. I did get that fucking trophy, dude. I don't know why I saved this gameplay, because you see me fucking, or maybe no, I did. I've been babbling on for so long that I've already gone up there and gotten the trophy. All right, so there you go. I'm sorry. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, dude. I'm totally sidetracked talking about Destiny and Call of Duty and crybaby kids complaining about a video game, and I just totally fucking spaced out that I've already been up there. I've already talked to them, and I've already gotten the trophy, and now I'm looking for the key to get them out of the fucking cell. So I already got the fucking trophy, and I don't need to be stealth. So there it is. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. So sorry about that, guys. I told you I wasn't the best fucking commentator in the world. So there it is, man. There's my opinion, and I'm not gonna have a full opinion on the game until after September the 9th. I'm gonna play the whole entire campaign, regardless. And you know what? I did that with Killzone Shadowfall. I got the game, and I just wasn't really fond of the game right away. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna get halfway through all the challenges, and then I'm gonna complete the whole entire campaign before I form an opinion on this game. And you know what? I played the campaign and then fell in love with it. And then I played the multiplayer, got halfway through all doing all the challenges, and fell in love with it. And right now, it is, I think, the most underrated game. I think it's the most well put together game. It's the best all around game, as far as having everything from co-op to awesome fucking campaign. And those are the kind of campaigns that I like, dude. The campaign with a lot of dialogue and a fucking thick, plot. And those are the campaigns that I fucking love. And I fucking love that campaign, and I've done it so many fucking times. And I even did the elite mode without dying. That's how many times I've played that campaign. Uh, so, and I love that game, and I think it's the best. But when I first bought it, I was like, dude, this game's not that great. And then I changed my mind, and I am a fucking flip flopper like that too, man. So my opinion now might be a different opinion 6 months from now, as far as Destiny, the game, is concerned. So I'm definitely gonna do the whole entire playthrough, and I'm definitely gonna try to get as many of the trophies as I possibly can for that game, because I'm a trophy hunter, and I love getting trophies on the PS4. And so that will be September 9th. I'm not going to do that till September 9th, so I'll do a whole entire upload of that series in September. But what's coming up next after Sniper Elite 3, after I get this whole entire game uploaded to YouTube, is going to be The Last of Us. That's coming out next. And then in August, we have the Metro series coming out. Metro 2033 and Metro Last Light. Dude, I played both of those on the Xbox 360, and I love both of those games, dude. That's another fucking game with an awesome fucking uh, campaign, an awesome fucking campaign story. That fucking both of those games have a lot of dialogue and a fucking thick fucking plot, dude. And Metro Last Light gave me bone chills while I was playing some of the campaign, dude. And you'll see what I'm talking about when I'm uploading it. It's fucking awesome. It's a fucking post-apocalyptic world, after a fucking nuke goes off, and uh, the metro, which is the subway underground in Russia, was built to withstand a nuclear bomb. So after, so many, like 20 years after the nuclear bomb is when it takes place, and all the people are fucking living in the metro, and you have to wear gas masks when you come to the surface, bro, and you go around and you get to areas of the fucking world, and you might hit a fucking playground that's all fucking burned up to shit, and then he'll have flashbacks, like, children laughing and everything else, dude. And uh, during that game, dude, it just, you get bone chills, and you get sucked into the story. And when I was playing Metro Last Light, dude, I could not wait to get home and start playing that game, dude. It was that fucking good, and I fucking loved it so fucking much. I'm so fucking happy that they're coming out with the redo, the digitally remastered. So both games you can get on the PlayStation Network or the Xbox Live for 30 bucks. You get both of them for 30, so that's 15 bucks a piece. Or you can go to the store and get a box set for 50. And it's totally fucking worth it. If you've never played that game before, I'll tell you what, those two games are worth buying this August. So anyways, that's what I'm doing. After Sniper Elite is done uploading, this is level 4, or chapter 4. I got 4 more chapters, and then I downloaded Hunt the Gray Wolf, and I'm going to do that. So I got 5 more chapters to upload. I'll have that done this week. I'll have it done before The Last of Us comes out, let's put it that way. And then after that, I'm going to do The Last of Us. And then after The Last of Us, I'm doing Metro Redo. So that's what's coming up next. And then after Metro, then, Destiny, the full game will be out. So thanks for stopping. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button, hit that sub button, and leave me a comment. Peace.